Let's go to one of the best markets in Italy. It is held the last Sunday of every month here in Milan. It is a gorgeous day today. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Arlene. I am an American woman of a certain age who moved to Rome, Italy in 2008. I recently moved to Milan, and on this channel we talk about all things Italiano, lifestyle, St. Martin, and Anguilla. And today's video is about one of my favorite markets. I will turn the camera around once I get to the market so you can see all the different vendors. I'm trying to get there very early because I went last month with some friends and we did not get to the market until 11:30, and it was so crowded, it was difficult to walk around. So because it's beautiful today, it's a holiday weekend, and it's the last day of the Milan Design Week, I have a feeling the market is going to be packed today. So that's why I'm out super early at the market. Okay. This is the Navigli Grande. We are here. I'm going to start on the left, go over the bridge, come up on the right. So what I have been told is that the prices here are a little bit higher than some of the other markets, which makes sense, we're in Milan. But you will find pretty much anything here. If you're into knickknacks, this is your spot. If you're into jewelry, vintage clothes, records, you name it, it's here. And the same vendors are usually here every month, so you get to build a relationship with them, and I have to come back another time and look for a credenza for my living room. Yeah, I'm glad I got here when I did. It's not that crowded at all. It's about 9:30. In about an hour, it's going to be a whole different story. They also have some very cool prints, comics, posters over there. If you're into fashion, this is definitely worth checking out. Another thing that's great is there are a bunch of really nice cafes. You can come have a coffee. At night, this whole area is super popular for aperitivo, dinners. The crowd, I mean, it depends where you go, tends to be kind of young. Look at these ashtrays. Rugs. Okay, doesn't this rug remind you of the IKEA one that was super popular for a minute? This one. Okay, I'm going to go past that stand. And for some reason, when we were here last time, across the canal, those stands were really crowded. I'm not sure why. And okay, rare books. Lingerie. I'm going to see if I can find a stand that had the vintage bags. Okay. Really incredible vases. And like I said, you can find just the most random things. Vintage glasses, which are my weakness. I'm going to keep walking, trying to get to the bags. Okay, here are some, but this is not the stand my friend told me about. They have some very pretty bags here. Also, lots of art, including original pieces. But look at these chairs, these vintage chairs. I would get them and recover them. I do love the color green, but this shade is quite aggressive. Look at these pieces. They are gorgeous. I love this coffee table. Yeah, this This table here is absolutely beautiful. And these chairs that you can stack. Yeah, I like these chairs. There are a lot of movie posters here. I love these plates. One of my friends collects them. You will find them at restaurants, hotels. He said they're €2 each. It's not bad. This one's from Rome. This table is stunning. Absolutely. And that credenza back there, I don't know if it's long enough for my apartment, but it's very beautiful. So the woman who was at that stand where I saw the credenza, her store is actually based in Parma, and she comes here every month. She told me I could always find her, which is good to know, not just for myself, but for clients, because there are some really fantastic pieces here. And I'm always a fan of finding unique vintage or antique pieces. So this stand has interesting prints, ads, etc. All right, so this is the stand that has the Gucci, Louis Vuitton, etc., etc. But it's not like right here. You have to ask to see the pieces. I haven't gone to that stand, so I don't know what their price points are like. I like this bar cart. This is very unique. Love it. This is an interesting credenza. It's not my style, but I appreciate it. But this is fantastic. I wonder what the obsession is with old school telephones. If you are Gen X, you will remember these. More records and CDs. Are you interested in rock music or the blues from Germany? This is from the 90s, 2015. We have quite a selection. More purses here. This is a mix of designer and non-designer. So it goes all the way over there as well. Theater seats. And this stand has some very cool clothes. Last time we were here, we saw something from Chloe. They have some great pieces. I like this shirt. Cute dog. Okay, I think I'm going to walk over to the other side because this goes on forever. Look at this set. I love this ashtray, the colors of it. Some nice pieces here too. Let me walk over here. Yeah, these chairs. I like that little love seat. This is great. You can see how big this market is. I've maybe covered 1/5 of it. Walk over to the other side. Yeah. As I said, there are original artists here showing their work. I'm now on the other side, so there's more sun over here. We're not in the shade anymore. I should have started on this side. And it's a little bit more crowded over here. Oh, there's some nice bags over here too. And scarves. They have vintage, Hermes, Ferragamo, etc., etc. And some really pretty ashtrays. I don't know why I keep looking at ashtrays. I don't smoke, but they're great to have as catch-alls, you know. This stand also has some Prada, Fendi, Christian Dior, some Gucci. Yeah. Like I said, you can find a real mix here between high-end, mid-range, low-end. Okay, I know I keep talking about ashtrays, but this is the mother lode. This is incredible. See if I recognize any. So here's another stand that has Gucci, some Prada, and some Louis Vuitton. If you want to buy a watch, if you want to buy some very colorful earrings, this is for you. And they also make necklaces here. This set is gorgeous. Do you need a typewriter? Another fantastic stand. Look at this. I'll have to come back. Also, there are a lot of different light fixtures here, and you can find the vintage version that everybody rips off. This is. And then vintage linens. I'm also a fan of this stand. I like this stand too. I think this artwork is interesting. There was one that had all this silverware, silver platters. Maybe I missed it. Sunglasses. It's a pretty popular stand too. This is a really nice stand too. They have some silverware. See up there. This is not the one I was talking about. These mirrors are pretty. This is a very eclectic stand.